Pierre Poilievre from the Conservative Party of Canada and Donald Trump of the Republican Party in the United States are the same. They have the same policies and approaches. That's why many observers call conservatives in Canada Maple MAGA. Donald Trump attacks and harms trans people just trying to live their lives. Donald Trump signed an executive order in January 2025 barring transgender people from serving and enlisting in the military. Pierre Poilievre attacks and harms trans people just trying to live their lives. Pierre Poilievre's comments about trans women have drawn criticism from Amnesty International, who added that the organization condemns any attempt to scapegoat members of the LGBTQ+ community to score political points.
Signed an executive order, the U.S. government only recognizing two genders, male, female. They're unchangeable. If elected as prime minister, is that something that you're going to kind of walk in line with, or what are your feelings on that executive order?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any other genders that you'd like to name?
Me personally?
Yes.
I'm just asking more so if you're in line with what he is saying. Do you agree with what he's saying? Is that something that you would be lockstep with if elected as prime minister?
Well, I'm not aware of any other genders than men and women. I mean, if you have any other that you want me to consider, you're welcome to tell me right now.
Well, there's personally, I am a man.
Okay.
People say cis man. There are people there who, they say they're
Me too.
gender neutral.
Well,
you are a man.
totally.
Yes. There are people there who say they're gender neutral. Yeah. They say they're gender neutral. They're a trans person. Is that something that you would recognize here? Whereas in the States, at least with their U.S. government, the way they're seeing it, there's only two.
I'm only aware of two, but if you come up with another list, then you're welcome to do that. But I'm aware of two.
Donald Trump believes Canada is not securing its border, and has even threatened to destroy Canada and Canadians economically, given his false belief that drugs like fentanyl pour across the Canadian border. They don't. Pierre Poilievre also says that he believes Canada is not securing its border. This, despite the fact that Poilievre should know that Canada represents less than 1% of illegal fentanyl crossing into the U.S. Pierre Poilievre simply throws Canada under the bus. Donald Trump has questioned continuing aid to Ukraine and has spread Russian talking points and disinformation about Ukraine and its people. Donald Trump in his second presidential term has frozen American aid to Ukraine. Pierre Poilievre has questioned Canada's aid to Ukraine, and his party has opposed trade agreements with the war-torn country.
He is choosing to not stand with Ukraine, not stand with Ukrainians, and not stand with Ukrainian Canadians. Why are they abandoning Ukraine?
Donald Trump is in the pocket of big oil. He even promised oil and gas executives he'd do whatever they wanted if they gave his campaign $1 billion. Pierre Poilievre is also in the pocket of big oil. He has voted against protecting Canadian natural resources and measures to stop climate change more than 400 times over the course of his decades in the House of Commons. Pierre Poilievre and Donald Trump. I can't tell the difference. Can you tell the difference? Please vote wisely, Canada. Please like and subscribe to help our channel grow.